to the new open classroom on climate change challenges and solution, our latest session on climate adaptation. And to set the stage very quickly, just want to reflect back on some of the things that we have talked about and heard about in the last few weeks. And I think one of the messages clearly is that increases in CO2 and other greenhouse gas emissions pose increasing challenges for people and infrastructures and our lives and livelihoods all around the world. There are wonderful, creative ways of addressing some of these issues. There is clearly no silver bullet. And even if we were able to cut our carbon emissions and other greenhouse gas emissions to zero today, from here on out forever, we already committed ourselves to many hundreds of years of temperature increases, thousands of years of sea level rise. So that means that while we have to think about reducing our impact, we also have to begin to seriously implement strategies to adapt to this new world of extremes, of unknown and to some extent unknowable futures. And that's exactly the topic of tonight's set of presentations. And we have three very distinct and different ones. Brian Helmuth, who is one of our newest acquisitions here at Northeastern University. He comes to us from the University of South Carolina, where he was professor of biological sciences in the environmental sciences and sustainability program and in the marine science program. And he also directed there the program on environment and sustainability. His research explores the effects of climate and climate change on the physiology and ecology of marine organisms. So we are not going out into the ocean first, we're talking about non-human species largely. But that's to some extent also important to understand then what our solution space, what our options are, since many of these species provide food and provide protection of urban environments and other settings. Brian does a lot of work funded by NASA and NOAA to predict the effects of climate change when and where it will occur and how to deal with this. And he received his PhD from the University of Washington. He'll go first, followed by Larry Atkinson, who's the director of the Climate Change and Sea Level Rise Initiative and the Slover Professor of Oceanography at the Department of Ocean, Earth and Atmospheric Sciences at Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia. He received his PhD from Dalhousie University in Halifax, Canada. He's a fellow of AAAS, the American Association for the Advancement of Science, served as the editor of one of the leading journals called Oceanography, and also served as the editor and later on as senior editor of the Journal of Geographical Research Oceans, was the chair of the Department of Interior Science Advisory Committee for Outer Continental Shelf Oil and Gas Production. His research really spans a whole range of different topics, from sea level rise to wind energy from the oceans, and we're very pleased to have him here for today. Pablo Suarez, Associate Director of Research and Innovation at the Red Cross Red Crescent, partially housed here in the organization in Boston and in the Netherlands. He's also an affiliate visiting fellow at the Boston University Pardee Center for the Study of the Longer Range Future, a research scholar at the International Institute for Applied Systems Analysis in Austria, faculty member of the University of Lugano in Switzerland, the Parsons School of Design in New York, the Hankins School of Economics in Helsinki. He has consulted for many years with the UN Development Program, the World Food Program, the World Bank, Oxfam, and about 20 other international humanitarian development organizations working in over 45 countries around the world. His current work focuses on institutional approaches and the integration of those across different disciplines and different geographic scales, deals with risk management, being at the Red Cross Red Crescent, helping communities and the organization as such prepare for some of these disasters that they may face. On a personal note, he's also been a PhD student of mine, so I'm very happy to see Pablo here, and want to turn this over to Brian for the first set of comments.